Today was amazing. I've never had a safety talk even close to as moving as this one was.
I didn't see any one of my team members being distracted or not participating, and that just goes to show that the message that you brought, these guys took, and including myself. I thought it was excellent, Chad.
It really hit home. You know, I saw a lot of emotions that people thought about, a lot of heads shaking back and forth of, we get it, you know, we finally get it, that it takes more than one. And it really hit home. Me personally, after Chad gave his message, I've almost lost it a couple times because of the fact that it hit home, and that's what we need.
Unreal. I mean, there were guys already saying, you know, you had tears in their eyes. It's not so much that we're used to having, if you'll pardon the expression, reality slap us in the face.
I think we're all very moved and very touched. I know there's a lot of us trying to keep from crying in there, but it still hits home. I mean, it's nice to hear messages like that, but it definitely does make a difference for us.
It's a blessing to have you here today, without a doubt. Touches my heart, touches my soul, and I think it does it for all the other guys. And you are here for a reason, and you know that. It goes without saying, but it's a blessed reason, and we're very thankful, very thankful.
I feel here at this division that we do have very good brotherhood, and I think that this just kind of reinstilled that in a safety aspect, and that was really cool.
Yeah, the tour is going really well. We're just so thankful to have Chad come and do his presentation for us.
Just the steps that they're taking, the company's taking to make us safe, keep us thinking, and it's filtering down. I mean, it's happening around here, and hopefully it will continue in the other states that we have.
Best presentation ever.
The presentation today just brings everything back out to the front again, where it used to be, you know, you get complacent, you don't worry about stuff. As of today, it's back out in the front of the line again, and safety should always be first.
Let me first say how much of a pleasure it was to meet Chad. It was a great experience. Really made you walk out of the meeting feeling like making you want to be a better person. So
it was an aha moment for me was the whole water bottle thing. And just the way when he was talking about at the end, like addressing Arlen, I don't think they got it. And when he kind of spelled out really, nobody got up to help them open the bottles or you know, to get them water. I was just like, wow, that's huge. I mean, just.
It was very good. It taught me a lot about safety values. It's just not yourself, it's the family within Black Hills, that you're looking out for everyone else and not just yourself, so you can go home safe to your family, and then that your families aren't affected by decisions or too quick of thinking or not helping someone out.
I think like we've learned today, it doesn't affect just you, it affects your family and everybody around you. You know, it's not just you and the company you work for, but the family you go home to at night.
Today was a different presentation. Today kind of hits you where it hurts. You know, it makes you think outside the box a little bit and get out of your own head. You know, Chad said, get rid of the I, the me, and all that, and start thinking about others. And really, that's what it's about. You know,
today, getting that speech, it kind of drove it home and made it even more important that it's not just me and my family, but everyone else's family that we work with. Yeah.
and it's not just a message about being safe, it's a message about taking care of each other, about thinking of each other, about helping each other, about loving each other without saying it, like you said.
I thought it was a very powerful meeting. It really hits home every day, you know, what we do and, you know, how important it is to go home safe, not just for us, but for our families and the people we work with and for, and the whole company. You know, just one person not around is a big hole that we have to try to fill.
I thought today's meeting was great. It really touched a lot, not just for work though, but a lot for home. It just makes you think. I was shocked. I didn't think it was going to be like that, but yeah, it was a great meeting. I actually can't wait to get home and talk to the wife about it and just tell her all the stuff we just went through. I mean, and talked about it. It was nice. I liked it.
I've been with the company coming up on 28 years, and we talk a lot of safety, but what you had to say today hit home.
You know what? It was powerful. When I'm thinking about a word to describe it, it was powerful.
Today's meeting was different than meetings in the past because it was real. I mean, you can really see how life can change in just a minute. I mean, and what you can, and also how you can overcome obstacles, and how helping each other really is key.
I am a mom of 3 children, and it just makes you really rethink every day how safety plays not just at work but at home, that make sure that I'm making it home safe to my children.
As I was sitting there, he pointed out so many things where I'm like, wow, that's me, or wow, I do that every day, or oh my gosh, I need to send my wife a text right now, and not just say, because I literally do, I say, I love you, babe, and that's it. I need to show her that and make her feel like I love her, not just tell her that all the time and walk out the door.
And I do like Black Hills bringing you in, and a lot of adopting the zero zone policy, and I think that stands for what Black Hills is about.
Yeah, I would say that definitely just the impact of during the exercise, not realizing that the answer to being able to get a drink of water was the rest of the group, and failing in that and seeing it and bringing that back and thinking, wow, that's right, I could be doing more. There's things that I could look for that are right in front of me that I could change and that I could help with.
You can't buy that kind of training or ability to get your message out. It was amazing.
I really appreciate you coming out, Chad, and I think that was really cool how you touched base that everybody goes home at night and that our families are very, very important. And the most important asset of this company is the employees that work here.
Okay. Guys, I've heard nothing but positive things on the message that Chad brings across to us. It really touches home to them, it touches their heart.
How much your decisions and choices can harm other people instead of just yourself. I think that's what hit the hardest with me.
Bringing you in was more, what's the right word, more intimate, more one-on-one, having someone being through an experience like that and having someone come in and talk to you about it, it gets you right in the heart.
And I think at the end of the day, his message is thought-provoking. It makes you, like I said, think outside the box and get out of your own head a little bit, and that's important.
It was a message to carry for the entire time we're here. It covers our entire lives.
I mean, it really hits home. You get to see firsthand, the impact of something that can happen.
Today, after listening to this, I am actually going to spend a lot more time, not just thinking about myself and my own safety, but being more aware of what everybody else around me is doing, and talking to them about it, because they all have families too. I want them to go home safe, and not being afraid to speak up and just say, hey, take a break, take some time, think about what you're doing, don't rush. There's always tomorrow. So.
Proud to be part of this, and I know And you guys mentioned it earlier, if, you know, possibly this is wasting our time. I don't think it was. I think it was pretty powerful and an eye-opener.
Get people thinking safety, you have to make it real. And I think that's what happened today. I think we really gave some examples of why it's so important to go home to your family and take care of your team and all of those things.
You hear Chad talk and you know, how many of us have been in that situation? All of us at one point. I fell out of a tree 5 years ago. I could very well be in his position right now. But I'm not, and I'm thankful, and I'm here, and I get to hear him talk, and it's great. He's a great speaker. It's moving. How he talks and how he engages people. It's great.
And for me, a lot of it, the last part of the video when it showed his kids coming in and all the things that his kids could have lost and his wife, his family could have lost, and also what he could have lost by being unsafe through, you know, on these accidents. So it just puts into perspective what all there is out there to lose besides just your own self or your own life.
And having the tour come through and kind of break that cycle of complacency and bring it to us in a different, you know, a different message, a different way. I think it's great. You know, it definitely keeps people thinking about safety and what we can do and what we can do going forward.
And Chad just folds it right into to where we get that interdependence and we're starting to look out for each other. And that's what's, I appreciate that so much.
I know that what they're bringing to the table for this company, what Chad is bringing to the table for this entire company, is a message that we're going to take outside these doors. I think that family first, be proactive, be awkward, love each other. That whole message is going to carry its way around our lives.
I think this is a very powerful meeting, and I think that we should probably do this more than one time. I think this really hits home to let them know that they do have that power to do that. They can stop anything anytime that they want if they don't feel it's safe. And I think this is a good way to bring it home.
The tour is great for our state because you are sending this unified message to all of us, and I think that's what we need. We're becoming this integrated team with some acquisitions and things like that, so you have everyone with their own idea of safety, but what we're doing with a tour like this is really sending this powerful, unified message to our entire team.
I think the tour is a great idea. I think, like Rock was saying, that it really hits home. It shows us what we're missing in life.
I truly believe that our team today is going to walk away from this, like I am going to walk away from this, and really think about it. It's really going to set in, and it's not just going to be gone at the end of the day. They're going to go home. I think they're going to talk with their families about it. I think they're going to come to work Monday with this. It's still going to be fresh in their mind. I think it's going to last.